so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you're joining me from. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Accept my greeting according to your time zone. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime I upload a video. You can be among the first to receive it. Then go to the comment section at all times. Leave your comment, drop your contribution. If you have suggestions, make it out there. If you have any criticism, put it down on the comment section. It will make us to get better, presenting you a better program. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you wherever you are joining from. My beloved brother David Namna, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for connecting wherever you are joining from. Please share the broadcast as you join. Share the broadcast on your WhatsApp group. Share it to any platform where you belong. Share to your family and friends. Share to anyone that is around you. Candy, share as well. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for sharing. Please kindly share and join. Share, you know that we are facing a lot of challenges and you alone can make us overcome these challenges. Please join.
Because I'm from headway I make with all this so-called exposition without evidence. That is simple. And the man got to but we have another sensible enough will understand where I'm going to and my point. Because go and know if you fail to understand the kind of war, the kind of enmity, the kind of challenge in there when he goes in the air. If I want one side now watch him and I come over. On the money, they are remain
positive. Thank you for joining.
For 3 days and see. Let us see what will happen.
Thank you for joining.
But why it doesn't get prolonged? Issue of this money but get prolonged so much. Would you aware enough of people now cannot support you after many of us shop and know where you connect.
Share the broadcast. Share the broadcast.
1 or 2 credible evidence can bring this guy down. Because of born and the can. So, but here the Arenga, the words the Arenga, because we don't go Madame Barbara na be open nature, even say with this voice, particular voice note on the one and Joko with here send the if you want the same thing on the this night, but no evidence. She will keep telling she will bring evidence, she will bring evidence. At the end of the day, she will not bring that evidence. It will be the same topic. My brother, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make so. He in and do the mother gas in I want the money. So make you Simon by entire put a poor open I got here. In as an I support Simon. Oh, bro, I couldn't now support Madame Barbara and the only. Well, if the boss of the thank you message, God bless you. Like an American say you get evidence. Oh, you will thank Ragnar. And another mother but I get this and they will know where I'm heading to. And then I know where only. Yeah, this is no Kagasana. We are just jealous of Simon Eba. We are just jealous of him. You know, all every day, but I go for against Simon Eba without evidence. People now support here will see it that we are just jealous of him. So the person now, if we cannot provide evidence, let us stop talking about Simon Eba and focus on how to bring our leader. If we can see what we're talking about. We better go to Magama Yampo.
Welcome. Thank you for joining. I appreciate everyone who has connected to this very program. Today we have come back once again to speak to Biafran people, to speak to our fellow Biafrans. Please, as you join to this broadcast, like and share. If you look at the topic I wrote there, I say only the truth can stand the test of time. Only the truth can stand the test of time. Only the truth. Except you are on the truthful path, you cannot stand the test of time. As long as you are peddling lies, as long as you are pushing propaganda, as long as you are pursuing your own personal agenda, your envy and jealousy, you can never stand the test of time. Every Biafran that is watching this program now, and those who are going to watch in time to come, so many of us have seen the audio, the voice message that our Prime Minister of Biafra Republic Government in Exile played yesterday on his program, which I shared on this very page. And I just played one of the voice message now, which I'm going to play more as we go on this very broadcast. I will play more of those voice message. Now it has become very clear that every attack that you are seeing that these people are making against the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic Government in Exile, they are all false. Every attack you are seeing against the autopiloted IPOB and the officials are all false. All these informations are all false. But when you look at what is happening and see how things are going, you will now begin to know why things are happening the way they are happening. As long as you're standing on the truth, you can never be defeated. You cannot defeat the truth. Only the truth will stand the test of time. And for those of you who don't know why today our Supreme Leader Mazen Nandekano remains a flag, a name that rings bell in the heart of everybody, including our enemies. When you mention that name, Mazen Nandekano, the Supreme Leader of IPOB, every heart will be shaken, both the good and the bad. Once you mention the name of Mazen Nandekano, you will see every eyes watching, every ears open, listening to watch and see what he's going to say. It is not just because he is Mazen Nandekano. It is not because he's an Igbo Biafran. It is not because he is too educated. It is not because he is handsome. It is not because he's from Abia State. It is not because he has a good charisma. It is not because he's eloquent. But it is because he is truthful. Very, very truthful and consistent. That is why his name remains on top of the banner today. One name that put the enemy to sleep. And there is nothing you can do about that. No matter how you try, no matter what you do, no matter your lies, you cannot bring him down. You can see the Zoological Republic and the politicians have tried by all means to sweep the name of Mazen Nandekano under the carpet. But it became impossible because he's a truthful man. Today, even his enemies can confess to his goodness. That same man that all of us revere gave us somebody like the new Prime Minister of Biafra Republic Government in Exile, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and told us to listen to him. He told us that he is bringing a new dimension into the struggle. And here are we in the new dimension. Mazi Simon Ekpa came on board. And he began to build on the same foundation that was laid by Mazen Nandekano. He continued to build on that foundation. Not moving right or left. Building on that foundation, making it more stronger and adding more strength to it. What did you see? Those people who were enemies of Mazen Nandekano, who were hiding, pretending, hiding, who were not sure of their left and their right, they rose up against Mazi Simon Ekpa. Call him names, blackmail him, preach against him, all manner of things. From one stage to the other, he is crushing them. At every stage, a group will come out and attack him. He will crush them and move on. At another stage, a group will come out. At another stage, a group will come out. Until we got to where we are today, where the demons, the fallen demons, have finally taken over. And we can see today, in the present day, that because they are not standing on the truth, they are falling apart before your own very eyes. before my own very eyes. They are falling apart before your own very eyes, before my own very eyes. And there's nothing anybody can do about it. Every one of you that listen to that very audio that my Samuel play, what did you learn from that audio? The audio itself shows us that all this while, all this blackmail and propaganda against our spokesperson, Master Samuel, we are all made up. There is no truth in it. The people who have been calling him name, accusing him left and right, they had no single evidence against him. They had nothing against him. The only thing they had against him was jealousy, envy, strife. And the gullible ones who fell victim, all of a sudden, do I say they are waking up or they are confessing? And they begin to ask questions. And today we hear a voice message where they're asking questions. That is why I have always said, even on my program, I say it, that when you listen to what I say, don't just reach to conclusion. Make your own verification yourself. Do not just carry the message you hear from me and run with it. Make your own verification. Apply your own common sense. It is very important. It doesn't matter who is preaching. It doesn't matter who is speaking. For every information you get in the present restoration of Biafra, apply your common sense. Read meaning into it. Then, see through it by your own self with your common sense if that could be right or wrong. It is because some people who join the fallen demons, they join the fallen demons because they were not able to use their common sense, apply their common sense to ask the question. The question you were supposed to ask at the beginning, you are now asking at the end. There are certain questions you must have to ask at the beginning, not at the end. Somebody came and told you to begin to attack the Prime Minister of the government in exile, begin to attack the autopiloted IPOB, begin to attack Master Simon, and they never gave you an evidence. They only gave you a promise. I have an evidence. I have an evidence. You did not ask for that evidence for you to use your own common sense and see and watch. Put the evidence they have given you to test before you can now run with it and begin to preach your gospel. You didn't do that. Maybe because of your own personal grudges you have against him, or maybe because the person is your friend, maybe because the person is from your hometown, maybe because the person is your benefactor, maybe because you feel you are going to gain one thing or the other from that person, you just went ahead and begin to blackmail somebody without verification, without facts, only to turn back at the end of the time and begin to ask questions that you are supposed to ask at the beginning. That is how bad it is. You see why I tell you, for every information you hear, including myself that is talking to you here, put it to test. Apply your common sense before you put it into practice. It is very easy for you to. The truth is not hidden. The truth is like a shining light. No matter how dark the place is, when somebody speaks the truth, it is not difficult for you to know that this is the truth. It is not difficult, except if you have a dark heart. But if you have a clean heart, a pure mind, and you are listening with a pure heart, you will know when someone is saying the right thing and when someone is saying the wrong thing. You will know. If you have a pure heart, you will definitely know when somebody is lying or when somebody is saying something that is meaningless. If you have a pure heart, you will know the truth when it comes out. Today, we have seen them confessing. And when you hear the conversation they are having on that very also, you feel pity for some people. You feel pity for some, because I know many of them who have joined that gang, many of them cannot be able to testify of what they are seeing. Many of them that joined that gang are not sure of what they are speaking about. After dehumanizing somebody, calling him names, blackmailing someone, now you are asking for evidence. So you never had an evidence and you joined the bandwagon of the enemies. Began to call Master Simon Ekpa name, began to accuse everybody in autopilot, and began to accuse Madam Azuka. You had no credible evidence anywhere. All you have is, they just gave you a promise that they have. You have requested for it to be given. It wasn't given to you, but you went ahead and began to blackmail. Only the truth can stand the test of time. It doesn't matter how long it takes. The truth will always be the truth. And before we continue, I am going to play one of the voice messages so that we can listen carefully. Listen to that voice message. I'm going to play. There are so many of them. Each one I play, we look into it and talk about it. Let me play this very first one. I just hope you're going to hear properly. If you're hearing the voice, let me know that you're hearing. If you're not hearing it clearly, let me know that you're not hearing, so that I wouldn't waste our time playing it.
So for example, young matter either Simon
please, if you're hearing the voice, type and tell me that you're hearing it.
With all this so-called exposition without evidence. That is simple. And the Madagap Takabagi in there, we have another sensible enough will understand where I'm going to and my point. Because go and know there be they fail to understand the kind of war, the kind of enmity, the kind of challenge in there when he was in the SY. If I want one side now watch him and I go move. On the matter they are main process. So can you leave this platform just for 3 days and see? Let us see what will happen. Today, the same Simon Eban, the same. Why doesn't they prolong?
Thank you, Candy.
The issue of this Simon Eban prolong so much. Would you aware enough for people now cannot support here after many of us shot and know why you matter? It's because we lack evidence. 1 or 2 credible evidence can bring this guy down. Because of one.
Did you hear their confession? That they lack evidence. They are looking for 1 or 2 evidence to bring Master Simon Ekpa down. They lack evidence. Not even one. Not even one. They are confessing, but not even one. They lack evidence, and yet they went ahead and continued to distract the coming of Biafra. This is how evil people can be. And I pity those who are still paying attention and listening to them. You see somebody confessing and say that they are looking for 1 or 2 evidence. They didn't see any. Hear him again.
I don't know why you're going to matter. It's because we lack evidence. 1 or 2 credible evidence can bring this guy down. Because of born and the gun. So, but here the Arenga. The words here because Udoku Madam Barbara na be open HR even say with this voice, this particular voice note on it and Joko what here send dialogue. If you want the same thing on it this night, but no evidence. She will keep telling, she will bring evidence, she will bring evidence. At the end of the day, she will not bring that evidence. It will be the same topic. My brother, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make so he in and do the money gas and I want the money. So me Chioku Simon by died, Epota open I got there. In as an support Simon, or bro, in I put in our support to Madam Barbara and the only well, if they both thank you message, God bless you. Like Nameko say you get evidence. Oh, you will thank Wagner. Man, the mother but I get this and they will know where I'm heading to. And then I know only. Yeah, this is no Kagasana. We are just jealous of Simon Eba. We are just jealous of him. You know, every day, but I go against Simon Eba.
Do you see how the heart of men is evil? Even these people fighting Master Simon Eba who are talking here now, making they say that it seems as if they are jealous of Master Simon Eba. It is not. It seems you are jealous. They know that it is out of jealousy that those who want to bring Master Simon Ekpa want to bring him. It is out of jealousy. The confession of this man shows that they know that everything they are doing is out of jealousy, but yet, because of the evil of the heart of men, they continue to follow that evil path. You see how bad people are. The voice you are hearing is the voice of the media people who claim to be media warriors, who are fighting against Master Simon Ekpa, to bring him down and drag him down. They lack evidence. Question they were supposed to ask at the beginning, they didn't ask. Now they are asking it. And look at him saying that people will think it's out of jealousy. It is out of jealousy. For your mind to get to that extent, you should know that it is out of jealousy that they are doing what they are doing. It is because they are jealous. Because they are jealous of him. That is why they are attacking him. And I want you to hear that voice once again.
You know, every day against Simon Ekpa without evidence. People now support here will see it that we are just jealous of him. So the person now, if we cannot provide evidence, let us stop talking about Simon Ekpa and focus on how to bring our leader. If we can come see what we're talking about, we better go on Magama Ihenko.
Did you see? This is how evil these people are. This is how far they could go. Even when human being knows that he's doing something that is wrong, they still continue to fall deeply into that wrongdoing. And this is why you wonder why God regretted why he created man. Because the heart of man is evil. Even when they know that what they are doing is wrong, yet, either because of their friends, or because of what they intend to gain, or for their own jealousy and personal exaltation, they continue to follow that evil path. Hearing this voice that these people are speaking, what they are saying, and you still see some people, we go to their platform and begin to praise them and listen to what they are saying. That is how low men can go. And the people who are talking are people who claim to have all the information, who claim that they're going to give you Biafra, fighting their own brother instead of fighting the enemy. Only the truth can stand the test of time. Only truth. You can continue to lie and lie and lie and lie. It will only last but for some moment. Only the truth can stand the test of time. And I want you to hear the other part of the audio.
Yes, indeed. My brother. Yeah, Abraham and the thing of here mortal matter for Jesus in the is right now here man. If we keep asking all these questions, they will not give you evidence, and we also cannot give them evidence of who Simon Ekpa is. That means we just have to stop. Now, to me, I don't think I will continue arguing with people again concerning Simon Ekpa or the If I see where they are arguing, I will just overlook them. Until I see people that will start talking about how to bring our leader out. This is very simple. Open a will evidence to nail this guy down to expose him. Now, we are going to actually get to the ego. Because all these things, if we keep arguing, asking for evidence of the deals or Simon Ekpa till next year. Because from what you are saying now, it's clear now you will evidence against Simon Ekpa. So why should we keep talking about him? Since we are talking about him, we are not bringing evidence. It is not convincing people. Rather, he on a cause I went and so I happens there. Nobody is no more focusing on the ball, which is Biafra or bringing our leader out. I now get distracted with a question and all these things. It doesn't make sense. We need to focus on the ball. If we don't have evidence against anybody, let us stop talking about that person. That is my standard tonight, please. Because enough of all these things, enough of all this argument and fighting, social media. Go to every platform, every Biafran platform. It happens to be more than 4 or 5 of it. This same thing every day. arguing about Simon about the US. We are not making any headway. What is the essence? Simple. Can you person focus on how to bring our leader out? Please.
You see, finally, they are waking up. Finally, they themselves are calling for a halt to every attack against our Prime Minister, Master Simon Ekpa, because he's innocent.